Imagine your body as a silent vault holding years of unused energy in layers you cannot see. Now imagine deciding to take a long, deliberate walk in scenarios researchers have studied until that vault gradually begins to open. What would happen inside you during this profound biological journey? Your body holds secrets about energy and survival that most people never discover. Deep within your muscle tissue, microscopic powerhouses called mitochondria act like tiny furnaces. Each one is designed to burn specific types of fuel, waiting for the right signal to ignite. For years, modern diets and sedentary lifestyles have kept this vault tightly sealed. Chronic elevations in blood sugar act like heavy biological deadbolts, preventing your fat cells from ever releasing their stored energy. But here's what researchers have quietly observed. When you begin a steady walk, your body doesn't just indiscriminately throw calories into the fire. It adapts, negotiates, and selects its fuel in ways that would surprise you. Within the first 10 minutes of walking, your muscular system enters a state of gentle awakening. Your heart rate elevates slightly, pumping fresh oxygen through your arteries. Your muscles, accustomed to stillness, begin by utilizing the most readily available energy source, glucose stored directly in the muscle tissue known as glycogen. This is your body's short-term emergency protocol, a rapid-fire mechanism designed to fuel immediate activity while it assesses how long this journey will last. But beneath this surface-level calorie burning, something remarkable begins. Your pancreas responds to the sustained low-intensity movement by gradually lowering insulin production. With less insulin circulating through your bloodstream, your fat cells receive a completely different set of instructions. Instead of locking their doors, they begin preparing to release their contents. But here's the part most people never hear. All movement burns calories, but not all calories come from the same biological vault. When you push yourself into breath-heaving, high-intensity workouts, your body panics. It demands fast, immediate energy. Fat metabolism is a slow, complex biochemical process. It takes time to break down a triglyceride and transport it. High-intensity exercise cannot wait for this process, so it burns through available sugars instead. But walking behaves completely differently. Studies in exercise physiology suggest that steady, rhythmic walking places your heart rate into what scientists call zone 2. This isn't a lack of effort, it's an ancient survival mechanism. At this specific intensity, usually around 60 to 70% of your maximum heart rate, your body feels safe. It doesn't sense a life or death emergency, so it leaves your emergency sugar reserves alone. Walking creates a steady, predictable demand for energy that exactly matches the speed at which your body can unlock and burn body fat. By the 30-minute mark, your metabolism enters an entirely different realm. The initial glucose has been cleared, and your body transitions to a process called lipolysis. Your fat cells, particularly those deep reserves, begin breaking down into free fatty acids. These fatty acids travel through your bloodstream directly to your muscle fibers. But it isn't any muscle fiber that takes them in. Your body activates its type 1 slow-twitch muscle fibers. These fibers are incredibly dense with mitochondria. And this is where the real biochemical magic happens. Fatty acids cannot be burned in the cellular fluid. They must be transported deep inside the mitochondria to be oxidized. Your walking pace is essentially force-feeding fat into these cellular furnaces. Researchers have discovered that this specific low-intensity effort corresponds to a metabolic sweet spot known as fat max. At fat max, the highest possible percentage of your energy expenditure is coming directly from oxidized fat rather than circulating blood sugar. If you burn 300 calories sprinting, the vast majority comes from stored sugar. But if you burn 300 calories walking, a significantly larger portion is pulled directly from your fat tissue. Yet what your cells do next is even more unexpected. As you continue walking past the 45-minute mark, your body isn't just burning fat, it's physically changing its own architecture. Your cells activate a pathway known as PGC1 alpha, a master regulator that signals your body to build more mitochondria. This process is called mitochondrial biogenesis, literally means you are creating more fat-burning factories inside your muscles. This isn't just an athletic adaptation, it is a profound biological upgrade. As we age, our mitochondria naturally begin to die off and become dysfunctional. Walking actively reverses this. Your cells essentially spring clean themselves, replacing old, inefficient components with robust, new energy producers. You are training your body to prefer fat as a fuel source, a state scientists call metabolic flexibility. Your nervous system undergoes its own quiet transformation. Unlike high-intensity exercise that spikes cortisol, the stress hormone heavily linked to the storage of deep visceral belly fat, walking actively lowers it. The rhythmic motion of your strides promotes the release of endorphins and brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Your brain is literally being bathed in chemicals that support new neural connections, while your body quietly dismantles the hormonal environment that causes fat storage in the first place. Many people report heightened mental clarity during a long walk, and this isn't imagination. Your nervous system is shifting from a stressed fight-or-flight state to a calm rest and digest state, all while your muscles are actively working. Around the 60-minute mark, if you've maintained a steady pace, your metabolism reaches a profound adaptation. Your blood vessels become more responsive, dilating to improve circulation. Your resting energy expenditure prepares to shift. Blood pressure typically decreases as insulin levels remain consistently low. Your body clears metabolic waste without creating the heavy oxidative stress associated with severe, punishing workouts. But here's what makes this process truly fascinating. The fat burning doesn't simply stop when you untie your shoes. While walking doesn't trigger the massive exhaustion of intense training, it creates a subtle, lasting shift in your baseline metabolism. Because you have built new mitochondria and improved your cellular insulin sensitivity, your resting body becomes better at utilizing fat for energy even while you sleep. Your fat cells are essentially learning from the walking experience, becoming less resistant and more metabolically active. Your microbiome in your intestines even respond to the mechanical movement of walking. Beneficial bacteria populations shift, aiding in digestion and reducing inflammation throughout your entire system. Yet the next phase reveals something your body almost never shows openly. After weeks of consistent walking, your body begins a delicate balance between preservation and extreme efficiency. Your muscle tissue, despite the lack of heavy resistance, remains surprisingly protected. Your cardiovascular system learns to pump blood with less effort. It's as if your circulatory system is being gently recalibrated from the inside out. The journey of a simple walk isn't simply about burning a set number of calories on a smartwatch screen. It's about witnessing your body's remarkable ability to adapt, preserve, and renew itself from within. When you walk, you are not just spending energy, you are fundamentally changing the way your body processes fuel. Your cells remember every phase of this transformation, becoming more metabolically flexible and resilient with each adaptation. What unfolds with daily walking changes everything internally, revealing survival mechanisms that have kept humans moving across continents through countless generations. Every organ system adapts to this new rhythm of existence. Your liver, your pancreas, your fat cells, and your brain all engage in a biological negotiation that prioritizes clean, efficient fat oxidation. This journey through low-intensity movement reveals your body's profound wisdom in balancing survival with renewal. From the initial clearance of glucose to the elegant dance of hormones and the quiet generation of new mitochondria, your system demonstrates an intelligence that has guided human physiology for millennia. What feels like a simple stroll on the surface becomes a masterclass in biological adaptation beneath. Your body remembers every step, every adaptation, every moment of metabolic flexibility it discovers along the way. If learning how your body and brain quietly respond to everyday choices brings you clarity, consider subscribing to Vivial Labs for more calm, educational, science-based explanations. Pure Vivo Health is where your body tells its quiet stories.